Say something in Hawaiian.
Let me go for the basic one-liner. Ua mau ke ea o kaina I ka pono o Hawaii.
Love that. We need to sing Tiny Bubbles right now.
So that just means the life is forever perpetuated in righteousness. You take care of the land will take care of you.
That's incredible. Hi, this is Nathan Osmond with Fluent Worlds, and welcome to our YouTube channel. Every Friday, we like to focus on culture. So today we walked around BYU, Brigham Young University, and interviewed students who have lived in all sorts of different countries. Listen to what they had to say. You served in Tahiti. That was crazy. How was Tahiti?
Amazing, beautiful, the best.
What kind of food do they eat in Tahiti?
Lots of rice, fish, obviously breadfruit, just basic things like chicken and vegetables, but I liked it. It was good.
Okay, we're going to see if he can teach us 3 phrases in 3 different languages.
Okay. All right, so arigatou gozaimasu is thank you in Japanese. Oi ni o is I love you in Chinese. And je ne sais pas parler français is I don't speak French.
Dude, give it up. All right, so what is your name?
Jules,
This is Jules from
Salt Lake,
Salt Lake City, Utah. Now, do you speak any foreign languages?
Spanish.
Spanish. Where did you learn Spanish?
Mexico.
Did you live there?
Yeah, I served a mission.
You did. What part of Mexico?
Villahermosa is the southeast part by Guatemala.
Okay, I like that. South of the border right there, folks, Mexico. Now, what was your favorite part of Mexico?
Ooh, the food.
I love Mexican food. What is one of your favorite plates?
All of them.
You-
Except for tripe. That was really gross.
What is tripe?
Stomach.
Stomach, estomago. Say one last thing. Introduce yourself, where you're from, and a little something about yourself in Spanish.
Okay, soy Jules. Tengo 12 hermanos. Y soy el número 11.
Wow, una familia gigante de Salt Lake City, Lago Salado, aquí en la casa. Bueno, gusto en conocerle. Gracias. That's awesome. Tell us one famous Uruguayan saying, or dicho.
They say vaya por la sombra a lot.
What does that mean?
You know, I don't really know. It means go in the shade, but I don't know what they mean by that.
Go in the shade. I like that. There's a lot of fun dichos in different languages. Yeah, one of them, when you're cooking, we have somebody cooks well in Chile, you got to say, tienes manos de monja, which means you have nun's hands.
That's a good one.
There's so many great ones. I love it. All the way from Uruguay right here. What food did you love most in Brazil?
Lasagna.
Lasagna? Are you serious? In Brazil?
Yeah, it's not from Brazil, but they make it really well.
Really? Now, how do you say I love you in Portuguese?
Eu te amo.
Te amo. That's great. What do you speak?
English.
English. That is a great language. I love that language. You're nailing it. Awesome. Well, what language do you speak?
Spanish.
Spanish. Did you serve a mission?
I did.
Where'd you serve?
Washington, D.C.
Washington, D.C. Spanish speaking. That's incredible. They speak almost every language in Washington, D.C., right?
They do.
I love that. Now, what is a fun saying or dicho, as they call it in Spanish, that you love to say on your mission?
Te calles o te callo.
And what does that mean?
Shut up or else I'll shut you up.
There you go. I think that was my hint, folks. No, just kidding. That's awesome. No, did they cook any really unique foods there in Washington, D.C., Spanish-speaking mission?
They cook everything, I guess, from every South American, Central American country.
What do you say when people are eating food in Spanish?
Están comiendo.
Are you eating? And how do you say bon appetit, but in Spanish?
Buen provecho.
There you go. Buen provecho. Buen provecho. The Centerville. All right. I've never been to Argentina, but what were some of the favorite foods that you ate down in Argentina?
Osmond asado, milanesa. It's really kind of Italian food down there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all pretty good. Empanadas, pizza.
Yeah. And there's a lot of German influence down there, too.
A lot of them. Yeah, they you don't really teach them because they don't really do much. They own all the businesses, and they're in the corporate industrial world down there, so they're there, but you just don't really, they're not really seen.
Yeah. Now, did you play a lot of football?
We woke up at 5:30 every day to go play.
It's like a religion in Argentina. It really is.
Even if you didn't want to go, you ended up there.
That's incredible. Well, thank you for being part of Fluent World.
Thank you.
Now, ha, what does the word ha mean?
It's the breath of life.
It's the breath of life. Go to the Polynesian Cultural Center. Go see ha. It's the name of the show. You'll love it there. I love learning about different cultures. Now, where are you from? Where's home?
California.
You're from California. Where did you learn like Samoan and Tongan?
I grew up speaking Tongan, but I have Samoan friends, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about Tonga.
It's a really small island. Almost everybody's related to each other, or knows each other at least. We eat all the animals on the island, like horses and dogs and stuff.
What is your favorite Tongan food that you grew up with?
Horse.
You ate horse. It's very red. I had some in Japan once.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, it's hearty. It's nice. I like it.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's a horse. Now, how do you say I'm studying at BYU in Tongan? That's incredible. Thanks, bro. I'm sitting here with Rachel. Rachel, where are you from?
Chicago, South Side.
South side of Chicago. Now, tell us, what was it like growing up in Chicago? What's Chicago like?
It depends on what part you're from, really your experience. And so I'm from the South Side, so I grew up with a lot of urban things. So kind of like urban life and urban environments that you hear about and see on TV. That was kind of like my everyday.
You know, we're all about culture here on Fridays. We focus on different languages, different countries, different music. Now, Chicago is a music city.
Yes, it is.
What kind of music did you like growing up listening to?
Honestly, my mom didn't let us listen to the current music because it was inappropriate, and so I kind of just listened to whatever I could. But now I listen to a lot of Chicago rappers.
And they got some great rappers out of Chicago, and they got some good food. In fact, besides the pizza, I don't know if you know that the Chicago pizza is that Italian wet sandwich, right?
Oh, yes.
They got Mr. Beef's and a couple other places there. Tell them about the wet sandwich.
Okay, so it's just like Italian beef. You put it in bread, and then they soak it in the meat that they cook it in.
It's amazing, guys. You've got to try it. And of course, the Chicago dog. Tell them it's not your normal hot dog. What do they do with Chicago dogs?
I actually don't like Chicago dogs. They're like a poppy seed bun with a hot dog with mustard, onions, relish, and a tomato. And I think that's too much. I just like a plain hot dog with ketchup, which is like a crime. But.
It is a crime in Chicago. You do not put ketchup on your hot dog. It's a tomato only, right?
I know, but I don't like the tomato on it, so.
Do your own thing. All the way from Fluent Worlds, you guys. Chicago in the house.